But yeah, we're going to go ahead and get started. So of course, our date is June 12th to the 16th from 9 a.m. to 12. If y'all don't know that, now you do. I'll be the elementary director this year, and our pre-K and kinder director is Sarah DeLeon, and she's on her way over, so she'll be here soon. So I'll be looking over, I'll be on this side. The hallway is going to be on our elementary wing, is the adult wing, and our pre-K and kinder is going to be on the church school side wing, just because there's small seats, small sinks where they can reach. And we'll go more into classrooms later on. All right, is it worth it? According to Lifeway.com, statistics show us the difference VBS makes. Numbers are from the year 2019. 21,376 churches reported a VBS. Over 2 million people enrolled in VBS, 65,000 salvation decisions from VBS, 835 decisions made for vocational ministry, 160,000 prospects discovered through VBS, and a little over 7 million given to various missions during VBS. And overall, 26% of all recorded baptisms are a result of VBS. With the hand shown, how many of y'all have given your life to Christ to VBS or through VBS? I know I have. Yeah, not one? Okay, just two. Wow. All right, hey, that's okay.
We're special.
But just seeing those numbers is just really eye-opening because you always hear it all around saying what's going on, but this is all in the United States. And I think the numbers are crazy. And is it worth it? I think so. No, all right, registration process Monday through Tuesday. Monday is going to be our big registration day. We're going to have kids that want to come, maybe aren't registered. Just because it's just safety, I need to know all other information. They can't come in the building and I don't know who they are. I don't know who their mom is. I don't know their contact information. I don't know their allergies. I don't know if the allergies are airborne. I don't know. There's so many things that go into it. And safety nowadays is our top priority. And that's just everywhere you go now. I was talking with someone and saying, wow, back then we didn't really have to care about this. It was usually, oh, drop your kid off and then pick them up and you're good. You can't do that anymore. Sadly, you just can't. So in the front, on the first day, we're going to set up 4 to 6 tables. We're going to have an elementary side and a pre-K/kinder side. We're going to separate kinder to the pre-K this year. They're going to be together. So we'll have about 2 people at each table, one with a computer looking at the registration. We have VBS Pro, so all you have to do is say, hey, give me your name, and type up their name and see if they have a registration form filled out. I'll also print it out just in case if any technology stuff goes south, which usually it always does. I'll print it out just in case, and then we can start marking off. From there, we will, let's see, separately students have a name tag. They will also get a name tag. They're going to have a colored lanyard. With that color, it'll be yellow, red, blue. There's multiple colors on our sheet. But with that, you know, okay, you've registered, you're good. Oh, I know what group you're going to be in. You're going to be in blue. Okay, here you go. I'm going to have signs made where it says blue group, red group, and so on and so on. Each crew leader will be sitting at a queue, and of course, if we have enough crew leaders inside, we're going to have some crew leaders outside kind of directing, hey, you're following me, you're going to go this way. I'm going to email parents letting them know that check-in will be in front of the sanctuary. If we don't have enough space, we'll move to the side of the sanctuary where it's shaded. If it is a hot day, which more likely it will be blazing hot. So that's what Monday is going to look like. Students will be assigned a name tag with a colored lanyard. That will be their team for the week unless adjustments are needed. These lanyards will be distributed at the beginning and collected at the end of the day. We will wash and reuse these lanyards next year. I bought these in bulk, so if kids, were to break them or whatever, we can then replace it. Crew leaders, I'll just need you to, show me, hey, we need an extra color. I'll go ahead and swap that out for you. This is what our crew is going to look like. With group, they want us to do one color and separate those colors within smaller groups. With that, we just don't have enough volunteers, so of course we're going to be flexible. We're averaging right now for elementary group size of 12. Right now we have 107 kids signed up and registered, but with enough crew leaders, we can do 12 per group. And then, of course, group, they want to say, oh, now get into smaller groups within that group and kind of do a one-on-one reflection when you're learning and questions like that. Right now, since we only have 2 group leaders per group, we're gonna separate 2. So if we have 10, or 20 per group total, and if they want us to separate, we'll do 10, 10, and 10. If anything, but right now we're averaging about 12 kids per group size. So that's overall. We're going to do mixed age groups. Again, this is my first VBS, so I'm just going off the book. But it really gives a chance for older kids to really step up and to say, well, I don't like this, these kids aren't my age. I would challenge you to give them something to do. Say, hey, I need you to be in charge of the back. I need you in charge to say, hey, or say, hey, you're to be my thank you person. Give them a role that really helps them what I've seen in volunteering with VBSs at other churches. Again, we're separating pre-K, we're separating kinder from the elementary group this year. Our pre-K group was running a little low, so we were going to be one side heavy, and I want it to be more even. So for pre-K and kinder, we're averaging about 9 kids per color group as of now with the 107 number. 9 to 10. Again, I'm still waiting to see how many volunteers we have. Then I can go and see, hey, we need to shut down registration. Hey, we need a cutoff point. And when we do, I'll let y'all know. But as of now, it is doable. It doesn't seem doable, but it's doable. All right, you also have a copy of this. This is our sample schedule. So like I said, with the colors, you have your blue team, red team, green team, gold team, purple team. We'll start off with our opening, which is blast off. Kids are going to be coming in. We'll do the pledges. We're going to do some really fun songs. We're going to do a spirit stick this year. These are our spirit sticks. There's these little astronauts. So we'll have one for pre-K and kinder and then one for elementary, just so it's even and fair. But with this, the way to earn a spirit stick, are you being respectful? Are you listening? Are you behaving? And that gives them something to look forward to. I need to listen. I need to behave so they can win this. And so kids go crazy for winning things, by earning things. And then once they win it, they can carry that all day with them the next day. And then at the end of the day, we'll announce who it goes to next. It might go to the same group. It might go to a different group, but we'll see. This year we are doing Operation, for group it said do Operation Kid for Kid? Operation Kid to Kid? I don't know, something like that. And so with that, we always did money and then we counted coins, and that took a lot of time. And so I was like, let's do something different. We have an amazing mission here in our church, right literally down the hall, called Manna Pantry. They are amazing. And I went over and took some videos to see behind the scenes, and it's just amazing to see everyone coming through and just being such a blessing and such a joyful giver. And so I want the kids to have part of that. And so we're going to raise canned goods this year. So we'll do boy versus girl, and then we'll do X's and O's on the bottom of the can, because I know there's some sneaky boys that will sneak a can from the girls and then put it on their shelf. Hey, I've seen it. So we'll make sure that it's even.
I've seen girls do it too.
You're not wrong. Girls do it too as well. So that's what our opening is going to look like. And then we'll go off from there. That's when we go into our different groups. So elementary, we have our snacks, we have our Bible adventure, which is our Bible time. Recreation, imagination station, and this year we're doing music. I don't know if you did. Did y'all do music last year? Okay, perfect. So we're doing music again, which I'm really excited about that. It was Kidman Cinema But I was like, they spend enough time in front of a screen, so let's give them something else to do, something to look forward to. So we're going to be doing that. And then they go through all the stations, and then we're going to come back all together for cosmic closing. And we're going through what we've learned today, some songs, and then we're going to go ahead and dismiss pre-K. We'll go over dismissal here in a little bit. Pre-K and kinder, it did have one more rotation than elementary. And with that, it was only 15 minutes per rotation. And so I asked around, and they said they had some volunteers say we would like a little bit more time because it takes a lot of time to get them settled and get them quiet and keep them listening. So I had to take out kid-based cinema for that, and so just took that out, and they still have all the same things, which is the snacks, the Bible adventure, recreation, imagination station, and that should not say music, that should say crafts. I need to fix that. But again, all the same, different colors, painting, navy, orange, gray, and black, and I have all these colored lanyards. Elementary station layout and location. So for pre-K, the exploration station is going to be in room 118, and there's numbers all on top. And we'll have signs above the doors as well on the day of VBS, so you don't have to look for a little number. And that number is probably going to be numbered up. And then we'll have our crafts in at room 113. And then for our Bible, we're doing it 111. Again, we'll have signs all above the door. Our elementary side, imagination station is going to be in room 102. And then our Bible is going to be in 106. I want to make sure I spread those apart because I want them to be able to listen and not be distracted about other kids in a different room. I want them to be zoned in. So we're only using 2 large classrooms on this side and 3 on the children's school side, church school side. So that's what the layout is going to be, and we'll have signs. Pickup process. Last year, Top of Mike said it was good, so we're going to stick with someone that's going to be good. So I don't want to change it. If it went well, hey, let's do it again. So crew leaders are going to have a list of all of the kids' names. And then once Mike is going to call their name saying, hey, your parent is here for pickup, just so you don't have parents all in at once, because when you have all parents in, it kind of gets overwhelming and kids are running everywhere and saying, Mom, Dad, it's so good to see you. And so it should just be a lot. So we're going to do, Mike is going to have a mic and announce, hey, so-and-so, come up to the back, your parents are here for pickup. Then your crew leader is going to take their lanyard, keep it at the pew until the next day, and then check them out, highlight, saying, okay, they're here for pickup, just so you can keep track and see who else you have in your group that needs a pickup. And say parents don't come, we'll then start reaching out to parents, saying, hey, your child is here, someone to come pick it up. Pick them up. All right. So at Stellar VBS, kids learn an important Bible point each day. The Bible point is reinforced daily through Bible adventure, key Bible verses, songs, snacks, and hands-on activities help kids explore God's greatness. Daily Bible point is followed up with Shine Jesus Light. So you'll have, if you see around characters, and it has the point above it. So it says, when people need help, shine Jesus Light. So it always ends with Shine Jesus Light. And then we'll go over the point every day. Kids will shout out, Shine Jesus Light. And that's a point for every single day. Kinder and pre-K, they have a special one. His name's Astro. He's really cute. And, okay. All right, so daily Bible point bracelets. I think in the past we did action figures. Well, they brought those back. I don't know if there's any talk on those. But they brought them back, and I was so excited for them, and then I told Price, and I was like, not happening. It's not happening. You're talking about $10 per kid. That's ridiculous. So instead, we're going to do glow-in-the-dark bracelets. And it has the point on it each day. So when people need help, shine Jesus light. And that's the point for every single day. It has a little Bible buddy on it, so they can collect them each day. I'm gonna have a carabiner and put all these bracelets on there, and that's gonna be in your career leader pack, all ready to go. So at the end of the day, they can pull it out and start handing it out to kids. I should have enough, but if I don't, we'll just get them out to elementary, because some of these sizes won't fit little wrists, and I can get the little size, the most smallest size possible, and it still won't fit. But they do crafts, and elementary does not. So that can even out, but I should have enough. And there's some kids where, oh, well, I want one. I'll see if I can have some in the back, which I should. But each day they're gonna have one. They can kind of collect them throughout the day, and they're really cool because they glow in the dark. And I think that's